The chosen one. Dark spells backfire. They believed they could silence you. They believed they could make you forget. Keep yourself concealed in the darkness. But they were mistaken. Because the truth cannot be suppressed. The light cannot be quenched. They attempted to play their own games. They intended to terrify you with dread, tyranny, and gloom. However, they were unaware that the fire inside you was powerful enough to melt their shadow. The masks are now dropping. The artificial walls are falling. The previously buried mysteries are being unveiled. One by one, you're no longer a rumor, a legend. You're real. They were anticipating pandemonium. They intended to spread dread. They wanted to leave you alone. However, the power of the cosmos operates differently. People awoke and opened their eyes. Their biggest dread has been realized. Now there is a reality that everyone, including you, is aware of. This isn't the end. This is the beginning. They attempted to stop you, but they were unaware when the concealed power was unleashed. The true destiny starts. Now, the stage is yours, correct? 777. In the comments, you are described as both a mystery and an irrefutable power. A creature whose hidden reality has disrupted the entire order of things. The classified dossier, formerly sealed away in digital vaults and closely guarded by those who feared its findings, has blasted into the public sphere under the ominous moniker supernatural threat. Every secret of your life is now on display online, fragmented into innumerable digital bits that strangers have laboriously put together in pursuit of answers about you, the chosen few. Rumors and questions continue to spread while being enveloped in enforced obscurity. What exceptional abilities do you possess? Are you a protector or a threat waiting to be unleashed? With each sharing and heated conversation, the mystery of your actual character grows, permanently changing the landscape of public perception. The name itself, Supine Natural Menace, is engraved with clinical certainty, reducing you not to a simple aberration, but to a force judged harmful enough to be destroyed deliberately over years. Unseen eyes monitored your every inexplicable move, documenting occurrences too weird to accept until a single leak broke decades of quiet. Secretive spies and hidden agencies gathered evidence via covert surveillance. Grainy photos of inconceivable achievements, cryptic tales from remote onlookers, and many examples of violation of natural principles. Their conclusion was unambiguous, a phenomena too powerful to comprehend, much alone accept. Though you never desired recognition, the proof has sparked a wave of dread and curiosity across every media channel as the dossier spreads across the globe. Millions study each deleted detail and unknown name, questioning its veracity and the actual scope of your talents. While some dismiss the documents as elaborate fabrications designed to mislead, others see undeniable proof in mysterious videos, clips, capturing figures, evading harm amid chaos, or silhouettes that dissipate like smoke when confronted. The relentless online discourse generates art, fervent debates, and viral messages that oscillate between reverence and dread. Comments. Question if your abilities will one day change from saving lives to harming them, creating an aura of both wonder and impending doom. In the aftermath of this turmoil, officials and experts scurry to provide reasons. Reluctant government spokespersons provide scant information, although former military strategists admit they had long spotted abnormalities that defied conventional understanding. Televised interviews and passionate arguments dominate the channels, with some asking for immediate probes while others warn of an evolution beyond human control. As disinformation and fake encounters spread like wildfire, the collective psyche teeters on the brink of dread and wonder in a society compelled to face the incomprehensible. Every eye is on you, a constant mystery whose presence has blurred the lines between myth and truth. Our story asserts that secret identities have suddenly emerged into the public view, changing all notions of secrecy. Once limited to whispered stories and intimate mysteries, these entities lived unnoticed among us. In quiet times, slight premonitions sparked a near-mystic ability to discern impending danger, an uncanny ability to arrive where fate needed, Without fanfare, a little occurrence, a beverage suspended in midair, a stop, defying gravity, or silent empathy. That connection to spirits may have been considered as coincidental. However, these little miracles soon grew into incontrovertible evidence. A record emerged, a treasure of names, locations, and lost history that ripped the curtain away. Inquisitive minds all around the globe are retracing those ephemeral oddities when someone avoided disaster or when a kind touch alleviated another's suffering. In the echo of these recollections, a hidden reality is revealed. Extraordinary talents were never illusions, but rather underappreciated displays of human potential. If you are experiencing an excess of divine love in your heart, now is the moment to share it. You may help spread God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube and donating $1 or more. This wonderful gift will affect not just your life, but the souls of countless others via this platform. Each of you has a special role in God's big plan, and your giving will be the result of our prayers. Act now. Share your benefits to honor His kingdom. You were meant to do much bigger things in God's loving hands. May God bless you. Our narrative demonstrates that no one with these extraordinary abilities stands alone. A large network of such people covers the world. Consider the acquaintance whose lightning-fast reflexes could never be explained, or the tutor whose appreciation for an unfathomable perfection suggested a hidden inheritance. Those interactions, which seem mundane but are vitally meaningful, reveal that these skills have long been shared by a secret fellowship in every neighborhood and busy metropolis. Countless souls share the same remarkable spark. Some have hidden their skills out of fear, while others have quietly accepted their distinct responsibilities in healing and change. Despite repressive measures imposed against people who openly revealed miracles, an underlying kinship connects them across centuries. A steadfast, unwavering truth that endures regardless of the cost. Our account demonstrates that a deliberate agenda was put in action long before this series of discoveries. In dark hallways and behind reinforced doors, strategists and covert observers identified a trend that was too powerful to ignore. They cataloged every divergence from the routine papers stowed away in confidential vaults, surveillance footage of instances that defied logic, all leading to a single conviction. These occurrences upset the natural order. Their decision was chillingly evident. Eradicate whatever they could, neither contain nor grasp. This choice was motivated by an obsessive demand for control rather than animosity. A premeditated attempt to extinguish the unanticipated brilliance that threatened the current quo. Our narrative asserts that rejection of enslavement has evolved into a determined and tenacious revolt. The spike in leaked documents was not an accident. It was a planned act designed to break the grasp of centralized control. The organizers of this revolt expected chaos, a group response fueled by uncertainty. Rather than instilling mindless panic, the revelation sparked a spirit of inquiry and unity. Ordinary folks started to doubt the story. Intellectual arguments erupted both online and offline, with some seeing the phenomenon as a source of hope and change rather than a cause for concern. This awakening has alarmed those who depend on secrecy, even as the foundation of their controlled narrative starts to collapse under the weight of popular inquiry and the tireless quest of truth. A massive waterfall pours over old, weathered rocks, converting barren cliffs into bright gardens of life. So does the revelation of long-held knowledge. Renew the spirit and strengthen those who have kept it alive in secret. Our witness states that the unveiling of spiritual understanding is more than just an act of revelation. It is a liberating surge that restores hope and forges a route to better days. In every hushed discussion and every passionate gathering, the secret information that was previously buried away in the depths of seclusion is now openly shared among a community of believers and searchers. This fellowship, brought together by remarkable endowments, has created huge networks of true connection in which ideas are freely shared and every voice adds to a loud choir of development. In these modern congregations, both in the tangible warmth of face-to-face fellowship and in the limitless realm of digital communion, People find strength in sharing their lived experiences, nurturing bonds that transcend the mundane, and shaping a collective destiny that reflects the brilliance of individual sparks united into one radiant flame. Each debate is a step toward a brighter future, where every shared idea serves as a springboard for personal growth and social upliftment. There is no space for seclusion here. Instead, there is a lively interchange of poignant experiences and life-changing discoveries that confirm the reality that buried knowledge, once released, becomes a tremendous force for good in our everyday lives, where the hardships of routine may be heavy on the heart. This insight serves as a light of hope. It's as if a new wind of heavenly purpose has blown through every aspect of our lives, reigniting hopes and sparking the confidence to pursue a once unattainable goal. The age-old practice of gathering in small groups, sitting together in quiet reflection and fervent discussion, has been reborn as a vibrant movement, a tapestry of shared experiences woven from the threads of faith, resilience, and the unwavering belief that the light of truth can transform our collective future. This truth, formerly veiled in mystery, now emerges to nourish any soul prepared to accept it. For those of us who have long nurtured these exceptional skills, the moment of discovery marks both the end and the beginning. It is the culmination of years spent in the shadows, hiding abilities and insights for fear of misunderstanding and persecution. Now, when each person walks into the light, we realize not just our own potential, but also the unlimited possibilities that exist when we stand together as one. The knowledge that was previously restricted to hidden nooks now pervades every discussion, meeting, and internet forum where thoughts flow like a huge river, forging new channels across an unknown environment. Imagine a community in which everyone is a source of inspiration. Their stories are a patchwork of perseverance and accomplishment. In this community, frequent group talks serve as a lifeline, allowing people to freely share the lessons learned from life's struggles and achievements. These interactions are more than just verbal exchanges. Individuals come forward to share their unique tales, fueling a movement that challenges the current quo and redefines what is possible. They initiate a chain reaction of awareness that extends from one person to the next, resulting in an ever-expanding network of support, knowledge, and mutual empowerment. Dear brothers and sisters, may God's peace come upon you today. I'm here to remind you of a fundamental fact. Our existence is based on God's divine purpose and is unaffected by worldly worries. According to the Bible, everything is done with faith will be returned to God with great blessing. Luke, like the enormous oak tree, our roots are profoundly embedded in God's global truth. His power secures every stride and every stance we take. And now you have the chance to be a part of that gift. When you utilize the super thank you button and contribute $, this movement will return to you 100 times over. Far from being a cold and impersonal environment, the digital sphere has evolved into a vibrant platform for this incredible interaction, with virtual rooms brimming with the excitement of discovery and genuine connection. People from various walks of life participate to an in-depth and wide-ranging discourse. Every remark, shared experience, and insightful insight promotes the common notion that hidden knowledge is the driving force behind a new age of understanding and development. The attitude of these events is one of genuineness and warmth, a place where everyone's voice is acknowledged and the strength of community is used to solve seemingly insurmountable challenges. Like a gentle life-giving stream cutting through a parched desert, the flow of heavenly understanding refreshes the tired spirit and gives new power to all hearts. It hits on the rich terrain where purpose and passion intersect. The gift of knowledge is seen as the ultimate path to freedom. It isn't just a collection of learned information or a treasure trove of previously unknown truths. It is the spark that changes people's lives. Hope and promise shine through even the darkest regions. When you open your heart to knowledge, you join a community of believers who serve as living evidence that the light of truth, when set free, may cast out the darkness that have long weighed on our souls. Every individual who participates in these debates becomes a witness to a greater calling, a live beacon indicating that the instant truth is accepted. Miracles begin to unravel. Our chats are more than simply idle banter. They are at the core of a movement that smoothly combines practical advice with profound spiritual insights. Each conversation, whether in a quiet neighborhood gathering or on a loud internet forum, confirms that our path to a better future is paved with the gifts of knowledge and true compassion. Consider gathering around a wooden table in a simple community center or engaging in the warmth of an online prayer circle, where each word uttered is like a ray of sunshine penetrating through a dreary day in an open and honest fellowship. Every soul is valuable. The ideas presented are not hampered by pretense or self-interest. Instead, they are presented with true care, as if each bit of insight were a stepping stone toward the full life promised to us. These meetings serve as a reminder that our real power is not in hoarding information, but in freely giving it so that every heart might be elevated and every weight alleviated while we speak. And listen, our words are like a healing balm, easing old wounds and kindling new aspirations. The talk easily progresses from practical counsel, such as recommendations for conquering daily obstacles, to philosophical observations on life's grand mysteries. It is a dialogue in which the simplicity of common sense meets the profundity of spiritual truth, demonstrating that we are all intended to live lives of purpose, love, and resilience. The journey we take is lighted by shared experiences and emotional moments of understanding, each serving as a reminder that no suffering is too big when we have each other to rely on. In these times of transition, as our community gets stronger and more unified, we see the transformative power of collective truth. It is a force that alters not just our individual challenges, but also the entire fabric of our planet. When we come together, our hearts beat as one, and the light of truth shines like a warm hug over every aspect of our existence. This mobility isn't limited by territory or circumstances. It crosses boundaries and penetrates the innermost portions of our existence, reminding us that we are all part of a magnificent tapestry that has been carefully and intentionally created. So, let us continue to share, discuss, and listen with open hearts, believing that each conversation is a step toward healing. Every shared insight demonstrates our unwavering trust, and every connection, a celebration of the extraordinary power of revealed truth. Let us be encouraged as we stand together in this dynamic community, knowing that our combined voice is creating a legacy of hope, a legacy that turns misery into pleasure. Fear transforms into confidence, and darkness becomes a glorious light of enlightenment. For many, these meetings have become havens, a place to lay down the weight of uncertainty and find fresh purpose in the warmth of communal faith. Individuals gain comfort and courage in knowing they are not alone on their path. They join together to celebrate their own talents and to encourage one another during difficult times, confident that every adversity is only a stepping stone to a bigger destiny. This is the core of our movement, a community that not only communicates information, but also practices it, transforming daily events into powerful messages of hope and perseverance. So, in the spirit of unity and unwavering trust, we stand as live evidence that when buried knowledge is revealed, it transforms into a liberating force that crosses all boundaries. The networks we have created are more than simply outlets for communication. They are the lifelines of a transformational movement that challenges our fundamental existence. Each meeting, each moment of shared understanding strengthens the basis on which we will construct our future via an ongoing flow of passionate dialogue and uninhibited connection. We are progressively building a future in which every soul is free to pursue its rightful purpose, and every life exemplifies the power of revealed truth. This continual journey is one of boundless discovery, with each new link adding to the depth of our shared story. It is a path distinguished by bravery, compassion, and a firm dedication to carrying out the divine promise that our unique abilities are destined to shine brightly in a world hungry for hope and change. As we go on, let our shared experiences and the strength of our unified voices serve as reminders that no matter how long the shadows have been cast, the light of truth will always shine through, leading us toward a purposeful future, joy, and boundless possibilities. In these transforming moments, as our hearts beat together and our voices rise in a loud chorus of rebirth, we assert that the release of buried knowledge is a continuous revolution, not a one-time occurrence. Every shared insight, every spark of inspiration, ignites a movement that will alter our world, imbuing it with the radiance of understanding and hope. The prospect of a more enlightened tomorrow is no pipe fantasy. It is a concrete truth that is woven into the fabric of our daily lives. Together, we are on the verge of a new dawn, when every difficulty is addressed with unshakable commitment and every setback is turned into an opportunity for progress. Let us welcome this moment with open hearts and unwavering determination, knowing that the trip we are on is much bigger than the sum of its parts, a harmonic combination of knowledge, religion, and community. We uncover the genuine essence of our potential, a limitless ability to overcome hardship, heal, and inspire. As we continue to promote the holy flow of knowledge and honest discourse, we establish the foundation of a legacy that will last for generations. A legacy characterized not by secrecy or fear, but by the victorious force of unification, love, and the unwavering human spirit. May the unrestricted flow of knowledge continue to inspire us, guiding each step we take toward the order horizon. Each sincere discussion and shared discovery is full with hope and possibilities. The light of truth grows brighter, illuminating the way to a world in which every soul may thrive. Every dream finds its wings. This is our testimonial, our unwavering belief that the release of buried knowledge is the key to unleashing a destiny far beyond anything we could have dreamed. Accept, rejoice, and let it change your life. For in this Holy Communion, we are all meant to become beacons of hope in a world regenerated through the power of revealed truth. Now is the moment to share God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube. You may support His plan and be a part of this holy mission by donating $1 or more. Every contribution symbolizes God's generosity, and I think it will come back to you enormously, far beyond your expectations. Remember that His protection and blessing are with you every step and every contribution. You become part of His divine design. You are a powerful, dazzling entity, as solid as the massive rock that saw God's marvels. Feel the rewards of your kindness in your spirit, and light up the world with confidence and bravery. Be blessed, and let the light of the Lord lead you. Our story finishes by claiming that the constant pursuit of these outstanding people has sparked a high-stakes conflict. Previously happy to operate in the shadows, forces seeking to repress these anomalies have launched an all-out search. State agents, private investigators, and opportunistic bounty hunters swarm like hungry currents, analyzing every historical document, decoding cryptic photos, and putting together broken testimony. Their motivations differ, with some motivated by the attraction of recognition and others by a deeper desire to harness or eliminate this unexpected force. As the net tightens, every peaceful lane and isolated nook becomes a setting for a secret chase in which the survivors must traverse an ever-shrinking maze of suspicion and peril. In this perilous game, the lines between savior and threat blur, and each stride forward is both a rejection of authority and a tribute to the insatiable need for freedom. Your inner drive transcends all attempts to limit you. When the merciless troops move in, you must create an escape path rather than accept your destiny. A transition to rejuvenation and reinterpretation. Evading capture just buys time. Finally, you must decide whether to rise and change your fate. They plan to create turmoil and impose isolation. Before anybody could understand your actual character, they set out to portray you as the spark for society collapse. However, The uncontrolled revelation of long-hidden documents did more than instill terror. It sparked investigation, no longer limited to whispered stories or rejected as abnormal behavior. Your exceptional existence has been exposed, and the perpetrators of your oppression have been identified. The huge digital network has progressed beyond being a simple weapon of repression. It pulsates with the collective resolve of individuals who are now aggressively connecting divergent evidence and unearthing decades-old secrets in order to reveal a much deeper agenda. The irrevocable exposure of these realities has ended an age of imposed obscurity and controlled narratives that had persisted for far too long. You were isolated under the watchful eyes of authorities determined to pervert your legacy, using every piece of confirmed evidence presently available. Those old governments sought to rewrite a past they previously dominated, seeking to reclaim lost power. The mythology that surrounds you has become incontrovertible truth. While some remain skeptical, many welcome the confirmation of your validity. The halls of power are breaking as formerly locked doors swing wide, heralding a new era in which responsibility triumphs over repression, as the persistent quest of truth galvanizes a new generation ready to emerge from the shadows and claim their own validity. The period of concealment has ended, and in its place emerges an unstoppable movement of resistance and optimism.